Hello and welcome to Massive. Today we're talking about Deep Down, a game on the PS4 from Capcom. It looked like a tech demo when we first saw it at E3, but the game itself is so much more. If you want more people to hear about this really in-depth news we have on Deep Down, Capcom's new hack-and-slash game, then like this video and subscribe for more. It'll get this game out to more people. The story of Deep Down certainly is not what I was expecting. It seems that the game is set in a post-modern day universe, and the character has their reality grounded in that universe, yet they escape to a dungeon mentally where the bulk of the gameplay is introduced. A lot of people were ready to call this game another Dark Souls cash-in clone, but it seems to be a game to watch. It also seems to be a game that will either be fantastic or complete schlock. In any case, I wonder if the plot is going to be a paper-thin basis for the multiplayer game world, or if there's more to it than that, as this will be an online-only game. But without further ado, I'm going to give you guys all the major details that we have, courtesy of an interview with the legendary Capcom producer, Yoshinori Ono, in which he gave an extensive amount of details. In any case, I'm going to read it verbatim. The game is set in New York, the year 2094. The members of a group called Ravens, which are the players, have the special ability to travel back in time by reading the memory of items and listening to the voices of the past. They can travel to the past by using information that they read from the items. The game is called a reading RPG for two reasons. Firstly, because the idea of reading memories mentioned above, and then because of the theme of reading emotions. The emotional theme comes from the fact that the various dungeons correspond to different emotions. For instance, by touching a statue and reading its emotions, one can feel the grudges of a vicious mind, and then will characterize the resulting dungeon. The theme of knowing the truth of the past is also present, and that's the Raven's purpose. Capcom wanted to make an online-only game to do something different from the past experiences of Monster Hunter and Dragon's Dogma, in order to enjoy the online gameplay without restriction on a platform, the PS4, that has inseparable relationship with online gaming. By playing with friends, one can exchange the information gathered from dungeons and further the investigation of the mystery behind Deep Down. It's still possible to play solo if you're worried about that, and gamers are encouraged to begin like that in order to get familiar with the game. Then they should challenge the dungeons alongside other Ravens. Ono-san wants to reduce the barriers between players and online gameplay in order to reassure those that are hostile to the idea of always online games. Since players are supposed to play the game for a long time, like most online games, large updates have already been scheduled, and they will happen on a regular basis. Capcom will continue to develop the game after release in order to let players feel the changes regularly. There will be a beta after the release of the PS4, and Ono-san wants it to begin as soon as possible. Sony has created an easy development environment for the PS4, and that's a welcome change, and it was a known issue with the PlayStation 3. The quality showcased in PlayStation meeting in February was reached considerably quickly, and things like 60 frames per second are relatively easy to achieve on the PlayStation 4, according to Capcom. The automatic generation of dungeons is achieved thanks to the power of the PlayStation 4. It's not completely random, but automatically generated according to certain parameters. Since the PlayStation 4 has specs similar to a computer, dungeons can be generated like this thanks to its memory capacity and computing speed. The representation of environments is close to photorealistic. This is me talking now, as you can see in the video that I have playing behind me. In the background. In any case. And this is very important. Elements like degradation of weapon and armor will be displayed graphically. The PlayStation 4 is able to calculate the accumulation of mold, dirt, and rust on equipment and display it on the textures, giving you the sensation that those items really exist in the world. The light bar on the DualShock 4 will represent the emotions of the dungeon being played. When a raven listens to the voice of the past, it will come through the speaker on the controller, which I hope is high quality. And it will come through the speaker in the controller in order to increase immersion. The touchpad will also be used for tactical features. Remote play with the PS Vita will be fully supported in order to play the game more comfortably. The team is also thinking on how to use smartphones and tablets and incorporate it into the game. Now, the more I hear about Deep Down, the more I'm interested. It's a lot different from a game like Dark Souls or the more normal, I would say, always online games or only, multiplayer games. I think that this game will be fantastic. That's my opinion, of course. It could be a hit or miss. But I've played a lot of great games from Capcom in the past, and the more I hear about Deep Down, the more that I'm kind of reassured. But a lot of questions were opened up in this interview, and I hope that they can pull all of it off. In any case, I will be providing full updates on the game Deep Down, and also the PlayStation 4's development, which this title is an exclusive for. However, I also cover Microsoft's Xbox One and its titles, along with computers. I liked everything. I don't have any favoritism here, no. But if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, entertaining, or informative, be sure to press the like button so more people can get this news, and subscribe for more Deep Down. We'll see you again next time. Take care.